Hey, so it's day two. I've just stopped for fuel and a coffee. We're about 100 k's out of Narandra, where I spent last night. And plan today is I'm going to Bathurst and then on to Tamworth. And then I figured I'd probably stay somewhere around there tonight. And hopefully there'll be some good fun roads along the way. So yeah, that's the plan. So the riding in the morning was pretty boring, I guess. It was flat and straight. Pretty secondary roads, so not great road conditions. But the Google Maps took me along the newer highway a little bit. That's where I filled up the fuel, and then it took me off there onto Burley Griffin Way, and then Mary Griffin Way, I think it was. Yeah, so it was different, pretty weird, like quite secondary roads and small towns, no fuel stops, so I missed that a little bit. And then eventually we got to Cowra, and I've got to say the riding between Cowra and Bathurst is just delightful. It's nothing spectacular, there's not any great twisty windy roads or anything like that, but it's all very flowing. The roads are nice, they're in good condition, the scenery is spectacular, and it was just a really nice experience, just cruising along. Of course I had a beautiful day for it. It was spectacular weather, I have to say. It was relatively cool this morning, but you can't complain. It was nice, blue skies, sunny weather. Cruising along, doing the speed limit, officer, and just enjoying life. Nothing better than riding through windy hills, taking some twisties. Doesn't get any better than that, right? I feel like this is the other side of Bathurst. Now, I think I'm on the road from Bathurst to Mudgee, and I've got to tell you, it is spectacular riding. The road is perfect. It's like a racetrack. It's like a fucking racetrack. If there was no speed limit, mate, that'd be the best road in the world. I know Bathurst is spectacular, and I've decided to keep the video for Bathurst as a separate video. So I stopped there and on the way, and I rode the track, and it was so fucking cool. Like I couldn't ride it fast or anything, but I rode it, and it was such a good time. Like you just get it's so iconic. I don't know. Like I've been watching it since I was a kid, and just to step on the racetrack there, it's spiritual. You know, it's a special moment. And it was such a good time. And like I say, I couldn't ride it fast. There was work crews in place, and there was roadworks in place and whatnot. But it just makes you realise how. So what it doesn't show on the telly is how ridiculously the road goes down the hills and up the hills and whatnot. I can't think of the right word for it. But and how tight the corners are. Like they're tight corners, and they seriously are like first and second gear corners. You got to really hit on the brakes, or you're going to be in a whole world of trouble. It's so much fun. But so the roads out of Bathurst up to, I don't know what highway it is, but I think it generally makes its way to Mudgee. It is some lovely motorway. It's beautifully curving, winding roads. There's barely a straight bit along the whole way. It's a fucking biker's dream. So yeah, anyone, I would recommend riding those roads to anyone. It's beautiful. It's what we all dream of, right? I think at this part of the day we're travelling, I don't know, Google Maps took me on a weird bit of a road and it took me through some pretty crap roads, and this is I don't know, probably a couple hundred k's still out of Tamworth, but it's going on some fairly secondary roads, like I think that bridge there, I think it's coming into a town. I can't remember the name of the town. It starts with a C. But fuck me, like I was out in the middle of nowhere. I was running out of fuel. I was in all sorts of strife, and all of a sudden there was this town and there was one fuel station. And I thought, oh my lordy, thank you so much. So yeah, I don't know. Finally got into Bathurst.
Oh, hello.
Into Tamworth.
So you'll never guess where I am.
I wouldn't know by that big guitar behind me. Guess what? I made it to Tamworth. Had an awesome day. The riding was fantastic, next level. So good. Some pretty interesting roads. Some of them were a little bit shit, but some of them were just fucking grouse. So it was a good day. So I've checked into the hotel here at Tamworth for the night, so that's it. We'll do it all again tomorrow. Cheers.